Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Food School Smarter, Stronger, Leaner podcast on a mission to inspire a world where food makes us better. Guys, today we are talking about food. Shocking, right? And I just got off phone with my mom, and we were talking about different diets. And specifically, we actually were talking about our sister who's been dieting for quite a long time, and she's now having some health and weight issues. And the reason why I'm bringing up this family issue is that for women, it's so common for us. I've been there, guys, my personal experience too. We somehow think that we need to restrict ourselves to feel and look our best. And another point, a lot of people ask me, how do you eat healthy all the time? I'd like to be in the same fit, great body and, have a lot of energy and never worry about weight. Like, how do you do this? And the thing that changed the whole game for me, guys, but especially girls, is that I stopped focusing on not eating certain things or restricting myself or refusing myself certain foods because they are fattening or because they have too many calories or fats or carbs or whatever. Instead, I started focusing on eating what's the best nourishing thing for me right now. And now it's been more than a year that I haven't had any added sugar at all, meaning everything that is sweet is fruit. That's the only sweet that I eat. I don't eat flour, I don't eat sugar, I don't eat processed foods, and it's been years, since I've been really good and balanced with my diet. And so the thing that changed the game for me is I stopped focusing on dieting and restriction and weight, and instead I focused on what's the most nourishing thing for me right now. What's the thing that will be enjoyable to eat right now, but also will take care of me physically, mentally, emotionally, later, weeks, months, years from now? And that's why instead of eating sweets or desserts, I'm eating fruit. There is so much fruit. There are mangoes and raspberries and strawberries and bananas and pineapples and papayas. There's like a whole kingdom of this beautiful fruit, and in flavor there is no comparison to sweets. It doesn't give you that sugar rush, but unless you're trying to be a sugar addict or stay in that state, then I really don't see the reason why anyone would choose sugar over fruit, because every fruit has such a different flavor profile. Like, you bite into juicy peach and there is no other sweet that can imitate that. It's just such like amazing flavor and taste and deliciousness and juiciness that I don't know who would choose candy over peach. And girls, guys, you are allowed to eat peaches, and you are allowed to eat a lot of whole fruit, as much as you want, actually. Instead, in our society, we decided to focus on carbohydrates and calories, and that you shouldn't be eating too much fruit, but sugar in moderation is fine. Well, I'd rather eat fruit, and I'd rather you to eat all the fruit you want instead of moderating sugar. Maybe we do need more sweet than some, I don't know, nutritionists tell you that we do need. No, if you are someone, especially guys and girls, if you're someone struggling with eating sweets, like my sister, she's going through this dieting phase and then eating a lot of sugar and sweets. And the reason why it's happening, because she never allows herself to eat fruit. Like, she'll eat grapefruit, like low carb fruit. And then she would crave sweets and just something more pleasurable and enjoyable so much. But instead of just allowing herself to eat as many, bananas as she wants, she goes for sugar and cookies and candy and chocolate. And my guess is, guys and girls, that something similar might be happening to you, especially if you're trying to maintain weight or healthier eating habits. You might be restricting, trying to be perfect. And then one day, it always does, comes a day when you just go and gonna eat everything inside, and that's probably not gonna be fruit. That's going to be, pizza, pasta, whatever that is for you, bag of chips, cookies, chocolate, ice cream, anything goes, right? So my challenge to you for the next, let's say, even a week, don't focus on restricting anything, but instead, whenever you feel hungry, whenever you feel like you want something to eat, ask yourself, what's going to be that most nourishing, at the same time pleasurable thing that you can eat right now? What you enjoy eating right now, and you know that it's making you feel good a day from now, a week from now, months from now. And don't count calories or fats or carbs. No, just ask yourself, what's this like most nourishing, short and long-term enjoyable thing for me right now? And if you feel like sometimes I do, like eating 6-7 bananas, then go bananas and eat your bananas. Bananas are actually good for you. They have this special fiber that feeds good gut bacteria. They are proven to increase production of serotonin, this happy hormone. So go bananas, go eat that fruit instead of then, restricting, and then going crazy, going nuts for stuff like, again, ice cream or pizza or chocolate, that over long term, guys, it's gonna make your health and energy levels and that pattern of quick satisfaction and dopamine hit, it's not gonna be good for your mental, emotional, your physical health. And so, again, for the next week, let's try to focus on nourishing ourselves. Choose foods that are good for you on all levels. Yeah, they might not give you that sugar rush and that you experience after eating cookie, but that's why they created sugar. It's like a drug. It's literally like a drug. So are drugs good for you? Is it okay? Is it good for you to drink alcohol? Like, it might be pleasurable at the moment for some people. Maybe for you too. I'm just not an alcohol person. But it's not good for you long term. If you love yourself, you wouldn't be putting that into your body on a regular basis. So try to do the same for food. If you were your best advocate, your best like cheerleader, if you wanted to love yourself and take care of yourself with every single action, every single thought, every single food, and anything that you consume or put into your mouth or your ears, your head, like if you were the kind of person who really, really cared about yourself, like what would you put into your body this breakfast, this lunch, this dinner, this whole week? When you go shopping next time, like ask more of these questions, like what are the most nourishing, enjoyable, delicious things that I love, that I know gonna nourish me, not just now, not just my taste buds, but also myself, again, in a week, in a month, in years from now. Let's focus on adding stuff that loves us back. You might love chocolate, but it doesn't love you back. I'm talking about regular, sugary chocolate. It's gonna make your blood sugar spike and crash. It's gonna make your energy levels spike and crash. It's gonna make your mood and emotions spike and crash. And it's gonna create a lot of negative patterns in your life. So this food, again, it might taste good in your mouth and you might feel happier for a moment. But if we're honest, how long does this moment last? And is it really worth it? It's not nourishing you on more long-term, with more long-term perspective. It's not even nourishing you for the next hour. Like in an hour, you'll either want to eat more chocolate or you're going to be sad because now after this sugar rush, your energy, your mood, everything went down. And now you're just not feeling good. Not about yourself, not about your life. So this week, today, let's focus on adding, on nourishing, on choosing foods that love us back. So that helped me to change completely my nutrition game. And so I don't have any cravings for sweets anymore, even though I must admit there is like when I'm walking past bakeries, there are like some thoughts like, oh, maybe I should try that. But then something else inside of me telling me, Angela, you know how it's going to make you feel in a week from now? You know where it's going to lead. It's not going to be taken care of you in an hour from now, in a week from now. Like 2 seconds of pleasure, do they really worth it? Just go home, eat some food, eat some delicious fish and vegetables that you love so much. Like prepare something really amazing for yourself. And once I started focusing on adding more, on nourishing myself more, on loving myself more with food too, now all these cravings, they're not an issue, except for, again, this passing thought sometimes. I didn't feel it's difficult at all to eat that healthy. I feel that it is difficult to not eat that healthy. I'm like, how do people survive on not without all this good stuff that I'm putting into my body? Like, how do people go through the day eating very unnutritious, if there is such a word, or non-nutritious, very not good for you long-term foods that don't nourish you, that make you feel like crap very soon and set you up for this energy mood roller coaster, and also steal your energy and your sleep quality and your self-esteem and relationship quality. Like how do people go through the day eating these foods? Sometimes I wonder like that, even though I used to be one of those people, right? So again, focus on nourishing yourself, focus on loving yourself through food, focus on foods that love you back and add more of them. And also, when you feel hungry, eat. Just focus again on foods that love you back. And that's it. Try it for a couple of weeks and see how you do. See how you do when you actually allow yourself to nourish yourself. Don't restrict yourself. Just add more good food. And that's about it for today, guys. That's something I felt like sharing after I talked to my mom about, in general, women issues with diets, and also my sister issue with her food. She's always trying to restrict herself, and it's not ending up really good for a lot of people. So focus on nourishing, focus on love, focus on food that loves you back. And let me know how this experiment goes. Okay, guys, I'm here to help you. I'm really loving it when I'm getting emails or texts or on social media, on Facebook or Instagram, saying, I love this podcast and it helped me to feel better. And now I look better. And, so many things changed. So I love, but even if you just decided to do it for a day and you felt so much better, just share this experience. It's also a very valuable learning experience. What happens when you eat food that loves you back and you focus on nourishing, on adding good things into your life instead of trying to restrict yourself or punish yourself. So, yeah, please let me know. Please reach out whenever you have any question or something to share. Please do share this episode with other people who in your life who might be going through the similar restricting pattern, whether when you're restricting stuff and then you feel guilty and then then you eat a bunch of stuff that doesn't serve you and then you feel guilty and bad physically and mentally. So please do share this episode with that person. It doesn't have to be like that. And guys, have an awesome week. It's Monday, time to get after it, nourishing yourself. And as usual, till next time, eat better daily.